Dear students, I am Mallesh, Zoology faculty in SRDG PU College. Today I am going to take Zoology portion. In that one, today I am taking the first chapter, first unit, that is diversity in the living world. Okay, watch on monitor. Unit 1, diversity in the living world, mainly includes 4 chapters. Chapter number 1 is the living world. Chapter number 2 is biological classification. Third chapter is plant kingdom. Next, the fourth chapter is animal kingdom. These are the 4 chapters are in the first unit, that is the diversity in the living world. In the first chapter, the living world, the first question is, among the following, which can be common feature exhibited by both living and non-living? The given options are A. Growth, B. Reproduction, C. Metabolism, D. Cellular organization. Here, the first option is growth. Growth is nothing but any changes in shape or sizes. That is called as the growth. But in case of living organisms, growth takes place by the process of cell division. That is called as means the internal growth of an organism is called as intrinsic growth. But in case of, or whereas in non-living organisms or non-living things, growth takes place by the accumulation of the material on their surfaces. That is the outside the body. That type of the growth is called as accretion or the extrinsic growth. Next, for example, mountains, sand mounds and boulders. These are the examples for the growth in non-living things. Similarly, second option is reproduction. Reproduction is a kind of phenomenon or process. It takes place in living organisms. In this process, the living organisms produce their own progenies. The progenies are more or less similar to their parents. Next, third option is metabolism. It is a sum of total of all the chemical reactions occurring in the organisms. D option is cellular organization. All living organisms, either it may be single cell or unicellular or multicellular, are composed of the cells. If it is made up of only one cell, then that is called as the unicellular. Then made up of more than 2 cells, then that is called as the multicellular. Okay. On the basis of these options, the correct option is the growth. Okay. Next question is self-consciousness. The awareness of himself is the property of. The given options are A. All living organisms, B. Prokaryotes only, C. Eukaryotes only, D. Human beings only. In the given options, all living organisms, prokaryotes, eukaryotes only, human beings only. All living organisms, they may be either unicellular or multicellular, prokaryotes or eukaryotes. They respond to the external stimuli. The response given by an organism is consciousness. But human beings are conscious in their activities, their bodies and their mental lives. Therefore, the humans have only self-consciousness. Therefore, in the given options, D is the right answer, that is human beings only. Next question. Question is, dash is the branch of science dealing with identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. The options are A. Morphology, B. Anatomy, C. Ecology and D. Taxonomy. In the given options, Morphology. A, the form and structure of an organisms. Okay. B, anatomy. It is also a branch of science or biology. It deals with study about internal structure of plants or animals. Similarly, third, C, ecology. Ecology is also a branch of science. It deals with study about the relationship between organisms and their environment. Then fourth option, that is D, taxonomy. Taxonomy is also a branch of biology which deals with study about the identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. Okay. As you know about, there are so many organisms on earth. They may be either plants or animals, but all the animals are classified based on their properties or similar or dissimilar characters. Then that is why taxonomy, it helps in identification and the naming of organisms and classification of the organisms based on their characters. Therefore, in the given option D, that is taxonomy, is a right answer. Watch on monitor. Question: each different kind of plant, animal or organism that you see represent A, species, B, genus, C, population, D, family. In the given options, A, species. Species is nothing but it is a group of an individual organism with fundamental similarities. Means the organisms like or animals like donkey, horse, zebra. These are the individual organisms or animals, but they belongs to the species Asinus. Donkey belongs to the species Asinus, then horse belongs to the species Caballus, zebra belongs to the species Zebra. Zebra itself is a species. These are classified based on their morphological characters, but they have the individual the characters. Okay. Next, B, genus. It comprises a group of related species. Group of related species, as I mentioned in the species donkey, horse, zebra. These three animals, they are morphologically similar in nature. Hence, they are included under a single genus, that is Equus. Then the third option is population. Population is nothing but all organisms of the same species which live in a particular geographical area. Example, the human population. Next, D is family. It is also a taxonomical category. It includes group of related genera. For example, in the family, Felidae. Felidae is nothing but it is a family. Then it includes the genus, group of the genus. As mentioned in the explanation, genus is not genus Felis. Felis, it includes like cats. Similarly, genus, it includes Panthera. In this one, the animals are lion, tiger, leopard. Okay. Based on these observations, in the given options, right answer is A, that is species. Move to the next question. The ascending or descending arrangement of taxonomic categories is called as option A, classification, B, taxonomy, C, hierarchy, D, key. In the given options, option A, classification. Classification is nothing but it is the method of placing organisms into groups depending upon their similarities and dissimilarities. This is the classification. B, taxonomy. Taxonomy is nothing but It is a branch of science or it is a branch of biology. It deals with study about identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. The option C, hierarchy. Hierarchy, it is a word. It is used in the binomial nomenclature by the Carolus Linnaeus. Then according to the hierarchy definition, ascending or the descending arrangement of taxonomic categories. Then it is also called as Linnaean hierarchy. Then fourth option is key. Key, it is a term used to the taxonomic aid for the identification of plants and animals based on the similarities and dissimilarities. Therefore, in the given options, the right answer is C, that is hierarchy. Move to next question. Basic unit or smallest taxon of classification is option A, kingdom, B, family, C, variety, D, species. In the given options, A, kingdom. Kingdom, it is nothing but it is the highest category in the classification system. There are two kingdoms in the living world, or all organisms are classified into two kingdoms based on their characters. First, the kingdom is animal kingdom, then second kingdom is plant kingdom. Next, second option is B, family. Family is nothing but it is a taxon in taxonomic hierarchy. Then it has a group of related genera, as I mentioned in the previous question. Next, C. C is variety. Variety is nothing but it is a taxonomic rank below that of species and subspecies. Next, D option is species. A group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Example, donkey, horse, zebra. Therefore, in the given options, species is the right answer. Move to next question. Which taxonomic term may be suggested for any rank of classification? The given options are A, class, B, order, C, species, D, taxon. In the given options, A, class. Class, it includes related orders. It includes related orders. For example, Mammalia. Mammalia itself, it is a class. Then it includes orders like Carnivora, like lion, tiger, leopard. Similarly, another order is Primata. It includes monkeys, gorilla, and chimpanzees. Next, option B, order. It includes related families, Felidae. Felidae include lion and tiger. Similarly, another family is Canidae. Canidae, the dog belongs to the family that is Canidae. Then the C option is species, group of an individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Next, D, taxon. Taxon is nothing but taxonomic, it is a taxonomic term, may be suggested for any rank of classification. In the given options, right answer is taxon. Move to next question. Which of the following statements regarding the universal rules of binomial nomenclature is incorrect? Options. A, biological names are either derived from Latin language or Latinized. B, the first word in a biological name represents the genus while the second component denotes the species. Option C, both the words in a biological name, when handwritten, are separately underlined or printed in italics to indicate their Latin origin. Option D, the specific epithet starts with a capital letter, while the generic epithet starts with a small letter. It can be illustrated with the example of the Mangifera indica. In the given options, A, B and C are the correct options, but D is wrong answer. Because of, in a given question, D options, the specific epithet starts with a capital letter and the generic name starts with small letter, but it is a wrong. But according to the binomial nomenclature rules, the specific names always written in smaller letters and generic names always written in the capital words. Okay, but in the given illustrated, the Mangifera indica, the written word Mangifera indica is also a wrong word because of the Mangifera, the first letter Mangifera, always it indicates the capital letter. Similarly, indica, but in that given options, I is mentioned in the capital letter. But right answer is always it must be small letter. Okay, that is why D is the right answer. Next question is the taxonomic unit, phylum, in the classification of animals is equivalent to which hierarchical level in classification of plants? The given options are A, class, order, B is order, C option is division, D option is family. In a taxonomic unit, phylum is, it is used for the phylum, used for the animals. In the same way, division is used for the plants. Therefore, in the given options, division, that is C option is right answer. Move to the next question. Key is a taxonomical aid used for the identification of organisms. Each statement in a key is called options A, couplet, B, lead, C, both A and B, D, none of these. In a given question, key is a taxonomical aid used for the identification of organisms. Each statement in a key is called as lead, but couplet, it indicates keys are based on the contrasting characters, generally in a pair called couplets. Therefore, in the given options, B is the right answer, that is lead. Move to the next question. Which have collection of preserved plant and animal specimens for study and references? The given options are option A, herbarium, B, key, C, museum, D, botanical garden. In the given options, herbarium, it is a plant specimens that are dried, pressed and preserved on sheets. Similarly, key, as you know about key, taxonomical aid used for identification of plants and animals. C option is museum, have a collection of preserved plants and animal specimens for study and references. Next, option D, botanical garden, have collection of living plants for the references. Based on these observations, the right answer is museum. Okay students, it is the time to end this episode. I think you have understood about this chapter. At the end of every episode, we will ask a question to the students. The student question is, study the following statements regarding significance of botanical gardens and select the incorrect one. Options A, these help in growing important plants of local flora and keeping their record. Option B, these help in providing living plant material for research work. Option C, these help in growing and maintaining rare and endangered plants. Option D is none of these. Please send your SMS to 888-4486915 in the format SRDG-zoology or Zoo01. The first 3 correct SMS senders will get a gift from SRDG PU College. Okay students, in the next episode we will meet with a new topic. Till that time, have a nice day.
We are the best in education. We are the best in culture. We are the best in moral. We are best in all the way. Our children are the future and gift to the nation. Our children are the future and gift to the nation. Vidyadayini, 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 Vidyadayini.
Vidyadayini Residential School, KR Nagar, Harihar. Admissions open from nursery to 10th CBSE syllabus. Srimati Radhabai D. Gopal Rao PU College. Admissions open for PUC Science and Commerce. And Vidyadayini Degree College. Admissions open for BCom and BA. Contact today 94481 15118.